The real estate business now for more than 25 years. And it certainly hasn't been an easy road to success because the market throws a lot of challenges at you. And I got involved in the business back in the early 1990s when we were in the initial throes of a recession. I came from the school of hard knocks. My parents never really gave me any handouts, and so I kind of had to make it happen on my own from the beginning. So when I was in grade 4, I was making cardboard pencil boxes, selling them at the school for 25 cents a piece. That helped me develop a very strong work ethic because obviously I've had to fight my way through some serious recessions in this business, and sometimes only the strong survive, and so I had to figure it out at a young age. Well, I've been blessed selling real estate in the Oakville and Burlington neighborhoods because we've had a lot of good market penetration, and it's just the right size marketplace. It's not too big, so we really have a chance to get to know our clients inside and out. And I've been in Oakville since the beginning, so as soon as I got into the real estate business, I've been selling locally. And my kids grew up here. Everything we've done has been in our backyard. Both my kids went to Oakville Trafalgar High School. They also went to Appleby College. And it's been a lot of fun. So we've got to know all our friends live in our backyard as well.
My name is Danielle. We recently purchased a home in Burlington. We're currently expanding our family. We're expecting a baby this upcoming summer. We were looking for a house that would accommodate our growing family. Dan and his team were super helpful in assisting us in finding the home of our dreams.
My name is Tony and this is my wife Florida. And I'm a contractor, and I was looking to buy a home for my family to raise my kids, and Oakville was the perfect place to buy, and we started working with Dan and to find our own house, and it was an amazing experience. He made us feel very comfortable, and he helped us a lot.
Since the very beginning, I developed a very strong support team and a very small team. And I would say that my team of agents we probably have the smallest, most productive team in the neighborhood.
I've been working with the Dan Cooper team for over 7 years, and it's been an awesome journey. I met Dan Cooper through the purchase of my home, which he made very smooth and was wonderful to work with, and as well as his team. I knew that he cared about what I was looking for and would take care of all of my needs. And as a result of our meeting, we ended up working together, which has been wonderful as well. So I can't say enough about the team.
What I appreciate most about Dan, there's so many great things that I've learned from him. He's a fantastic entrepreneur and visionary and has this high drive for success. He's very ambitious, but it's balanced with this other side, which is very personable, very real. He's authentic. He says what he means. He cares really deeply about his clients and their experience and is always focused on improving that.
It's our realtors that, set us apart in this industry. And it's teams like Dan Cooper that lead the market here in Oakville. I believe Dan is innovative. I see the market presence that they have. He's building relationships with his clients, but he's also involved in the community.
Being a real estate lawyer, I see both the good and the bad. The real estate industry tends to have some agents who are only looking out for obviously their best interest, and they're not taking the client's interest to heart. With Dan Cooper and his team, they'll make sure that you're adequately cared for, and they'll also make sure you fully understand what you're getting yourself into. Their ethics and their thoroughness on a deal are second to none.
I bought 2 houses here in Oakville. It's a totally different experience. The first time before I bought the house where I live right now, my husband did a lot of research, but then a couple years later, when I worked with Sarah with the Dan Cooper Group, it was much easier. Sarah did all the research for me, and it took me a year long to find a good house for me.
What set the Dan Cooper Group apart was that they were really knowledgeable in the Oakville market, and they were highly visible. There was a lot of exposure for my sale. Mike was extremely knowledgeable in the area for what I needed and for what I needed to afford. I have recommended the Dan Cooper Group to family and friends because it's important to find an agent that is willing to work with you and to listen to you and to find that best fit home so that it's a one-time thing.
On each and every home that I've sold or bought, I have achieved higher price than listing. I have bought lower than listed. And I've been very happy with every transaction. And in fact, the house I'm living in now, we bought so well, even in this market today, I think we would do quite well if I was about to sell it.
My name is Kevin Flynn, and we've lived in Oakville. Jan and I, my wife Jan and I, have lived in Oakville for well over 40 years. Dan did such a tremendous job doing his marketing around town that you saw all the Dan Cooper signs. When you were looking to buy a house or you were maybe scouting around, you'd always see Dan's name. But it wasn't until we used Dan that I really got to know him. When Jan and I sold our first house in Bronte that we'd lived in for 25 years, and we were looking for another one, we decided we would use Dan. And it was basically from what I'd heard from other people in the community. It was what I'd heard from people that had bought homes through Dan or had sold homes through Dan, and he just seemed like somebody that knew what they were doing. We got to know him a little bit after that. We've become friends since, and Dan's somebody that I really trust.